Hey y'all, so we're going to cover a few things here, state specific for Mississippi, and we have all states information as well for Cash 3 and Cash 4. So, first and foremost, I want to show you guys something. Mississippi is back on that mess. Everything reset. Not only did the large one reset, but even the mini grid reset. So keep your eyes open on a large payout because we played off the backside just a few days ago. We ran heavy with that. It just reset like within the last 2 weeks, I think it was. So just keep your eyes open. So what we're going to do is we're going to look just solely right through here on this particular board. What you're going to do is you're going to notice your date sum is going to be 2s and 7s. All right, so your date sum is 2, but you're going to highlight all of the mirrors so you guys can feel free to look at all of those. And your next night's winning number should come off of where those 2s and 7s are at. All right, so each night this is going to travel over. Tomorrow, after the number drops, we'll play from this portion over this portion until the board's back full again. We just did this a few days ago, so we're going to, I guess Mississippi wants to do it again. All right, so now we have got the 927. That's good for all states, all draws. So you guys can feel free to look at that one. You guys can play this one according to your state. There's videos on how to play both of these on my channel. But for the 927 plus 1, make sure that you do have your total sum and those marked off. All right, then we have the lovely Cash 3, Pick 3 CG Rundown. All right, so this is good for all draws, all states for the entire day of February 10th. All right, so with that being said, keep in mind that there may be about 4 to 5 potential draws throughout every single one of these that drop from all of those in the United States and Canada combined. There's usually 4 or 5 draws that it does not hit in. But it is definitely a key point in all of the workouts and all of the methods. This is my go-to right here. This is my go-to. I know a lot of people use this in reference to a lot of other workouts that they do. So keep that in mind. Test it. See how it works for you and your state. All right, so here we have the Cash 4. Now this one here is a workout in itself, just like kind of how I did on the Cash 3. I already have your date sums marked on this one, and then you can collectively use this one as an entirety for the state, for Mississippi, specifically for the large grid. And we have the one for all states right here. We're using those based off Mississippi's numbers. However, you can find your states in there. You can feel free to check the previous video, see if it fell for your state yesterday. If it did, using mirrors, of course, then you can know that you run parallel with Mississippi, and it would be a good one to use. All right, so then we have the tic-tac-toe for Mississippi. If your last Cash 4 draw ended in a 3 or an 8, you can feel free to use this one as well. It should work for your state, but you guys know I'm not a big fan on tic-tac-toes, mainly because I can't seem to figure them out. But I know you guys use this. I know you guys, there's a lot of you that like it, so, stick with what you know. Definitely stick with what you know. All right, so we're going to take a look at these one more time. Again, there was a full reset. We have the CG rundowns, good for all states. And like I said, just keep an eye on what numbers are playing heavily in certain areas around the date sum, because your winning number, your next winning number, is either going to include the date sum and consecutively come off of it, or it should either touch around the date sum. So you will see that it touches around it, or it's going to include it, and then you'll have numbers. So good luck to you guys. I will see you all soon. Later, y'all.